to stories, but I think it's a good time to kind of dive back in again. It's August recess, and I think it's good for you all to hear a little bit more from me directly. I've also am having some things happen in my life that I want to share more with you. You know, I've been kind of in a little bit of a reflective mood, and I got elected. I first got elected when I was 28. I won my primary when I was 28. I got sworn into the House of Representatives when I was 29 years old. As the youngest woman in American history to get elected to Congress. And that is, when you get elected as a young person, and since then and also before then, there have been tons of young people that have been getting elected amazingly. And then also as the elected official, there's also this flip side where you have to then grow up in the public eye in a time that most people usually get to grow more privately. And when you get elected later in life, you've made all of your mistakes in private, you've learned, you've grown in private, but when you get elected in public, and when you're young, you have to do all of that in public. I want to talk to you all in a way that I often can't talk to the media. Because the media will run up and ask a question like, are you going to run for this? Or are you going to run for that? And it is almost through this very two-dimensional, craven understanding or ambitious understanding of power. When I think a lot of us actually approach these considerations or these decisions through the larger context of our lives as whole human beings and what is happening in our lives as whole human beings. And I want to talk about, and I've always tried to talk about this as just a person, what it's like to go from being a waitress to serving in Congress to being a working person to being a young person in office, so that you can do it too. More human perspective, like as a person and not just a thing in a suit that's like flattened to talk about things in a way that focus groups say poll well. Anyways, all of that whole ramble is because I want to share with you all a decision that is very personal that I have made, that has taken me time to consider, weigh, and save up for. And it is of a sensitive matter and a personal matter, and usually I keep my private life quite private. But I have made the decision to start freezing my eggs. And I want to share that with anyone who is, as I was weighing it for a very long time. And I think that, you know, I was saving for it for a very long time, and there just isn't a ton out there, I feel. And sometimes it can feel very daunting. And as women in general, we are not taught about our bodies. We are not prepared for our own lives, whether that is in puberty, whether that is in pregnancy, whether that is in perimenopause, menopause, whether that is in so many different aspects of our lives, whether that is if you have a condition like PCOS, whether, you know, you want to plan to have a family, whether you don't plan to have children or biologically or what have you. I think we need to show more depictions of women having full lives in every context and every choice. In just filming this, I am also aware that there is very strangely a political quote-unquote risk or even a political tax that could come with sharing this information. And per usual, that doesn't influence my ultimate decision. But it is so interesting because I'm also aware that in all of this kind of swirling conversation that happens, I am now kind of opening the door to this being part of that discussion. And whether that's legitimate or not, that's a whole conversation unto itself. But this is just not something that men deal with. Men run for office, or frankly, they interview for jobs, and people don't think in the back of their mind, okay, this guy's running for office. How old is he? Oh, well, is he going to want to start a family? Or is he even, or if he does or if he doesn't, has he made a choice? People don't go down those rabbit holes and fixate on them for men in terms of their decision the way that they do for women. And I'm not here to talk about what's fair or unfair in this context. This is just the world that we live in today. And so I'm aware that just by me choosing to not keep this private, there may be a consequence. But you know what? I'm okay with that. This is a choice that I am making to feel more in control of my life. And if people want to make assumptions about my decision, let them make those assumptions. I feel empowered to make this choice. I think it's a very privileged position that I've been able to make. And it's also a result of, I think, changes in technology that have also made it more financially accessible. So here we are. And I'm gonna kind of take you along with it. I filmed my unboxing of my medications. I just took my first shot this morning, and I'll have to take another shot tomorrow. Tomorrow, as part of my job, I am back in DC today because I'm going to be on ABC this week, Sunday morning show. I'm going to be delivering an interview on national television, and it's in the morning, and I have to take my shots. Because of the timing of it, I'm going to take my shots in the green room before my interview. And I want you all to see that. And because women can do anything. And I think it's badass that I'm going to be, giving myself shots in the green room, get my glam on, roll out, talk about international events, domestic policy, elections, pop out, live my life, do my thing. And I think it's great. I love seeing older women online. I love when they talk about menopause and perimenopause, and I love when they talk about nothing at all. And I love when people talk about puberty and pregnancy and PCOS and all of it, because if we want community, we have to raise our hand and be community for each other. And so that's what we're going to do. And also in the political context that we're in an administration that is dedicated to politicizing women's bodies and taking our choices away from us and punishing us around decisions to be pregnant or not be pregnant. And frankly, this administration has made pregnancy more dangerous than probably at any point in the last 30 plus years. We're going to take our power back.